Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen table and another one on my marks. And in today's video, I am bringing you my take on the Imperial Speeder that is featured on Mina-Rau and Andor Season 2. I saw the show and I really did like that vehicle. It really fits the Imperial aesthetic. So I decided to design my own take on the vehicle. And this is kind of what I came up with. In the show, the vehicle is used mainly as a troop transport for the pesky Imperials, checking people's, well, I guess it's immigration status on Mina-Rau, kind of. But they are using this vehicle as well as an Imperial patrol speeder that's been featured before in Andor, which I've already done my mock take on as well. So they use these two vehicles to drive around the planet. But let's not focus too much on this. And let's get into the details of the vehicle. I believe it's based on some type of World War II or Cold War era vehicle. And it gets that kind of, well, I guess, German World War II vehicle look to it. There is also a Riot version that has kind of a roof for the driver as well. But I did like the one I saw first on Mina-Rau the most, and therefore I decided to build that one. Well, here in the front, we got some interesting angles going on. And we have these kind of like bars that are, I guess, protecting the driver a little bit, where I've put an Imperial officer with some armor and a little driving stick here in the front. To this side, we have some equipment being put on the vehicle, the shape of a shovel mainly. And here on the sides, I built the, what I believe is the thrusters, or like the engines that make the vehicle hover. Then we got some more bars here that run along the side of the entire vehicle. And as you can see, there's some snot technique being used to get some cool angles for the ship. And here in the back, I have some stormtroopers sitting guard. I believe that the vehicle used in the show actually has 8 seats here in the back. But, well, I thought that would just get the vehicle a bit too long. I tried that out while designing it, and I felt that 6 slots or 6 seats for troopers here in the back part made the most sense as a design choice. So the vehicle can fit, let's see here if I can count, 9 minifigures in total. So it's still got quite a lot of capability as a speeder for troop transports. And especially for this video, I made some custom Imperial Army troopers, since we're all waiting patiently for LEGO to release an Imperial Army Trooper battle pack. But in the future, and in the role of my Imperial Task Force, this vehicle will be used mainly as a transport for stormtroopers, since that is what my task force mainly consists of. And when I make these kind of custom troopers, a lot of my Imperial Navy personnel gets used, so they'll get back into my capital ships after this video. But I thought it was cool to outfit the vehicle as you would see in the show, with quite a lot of Imperial Army troopers and then just some stormtroopers being guarding there in the back. Let's see if we can quite easily get rid of some of the troops to show you how the seats are aligned and what the vehicle actually looks like without minifigures as well. So let's get rid of all of our crew like that. Got the entire Imperial Army over there. And now we can have a better look at the interior of the speeder as well. So we have these 3 more fully operating chairs with some backrests. So we got the seat here for the pilot, then 2 seats behind that. Then we have all these 6 little seats in the back, with some, well, nice grill pieces in the middle of it all. So since this vehicle is just like my Imperial Patrol Speeder, it's actually 7 studs wide, or I based it off of that. So therefore I had to use a modified tile to have the seat go in the middle of a 3 stud wide gap, which I think still brings a lot to the vehicle to have it be this thin while still being, well, bulky. The little cannon can have its muscles adjusted a little bit, but it doesn't spin too much. The configuration I put it in. And here we have a look at it from the back. So that's pretty much it for the speeder, which I think turned out pretty cool. I'll let you guys know that I have made instructions for this vehicle that you can pick up on my Rebrickable that I will link in the description below the video. So check those instructions out if you are interested in building it for yourselves. And let's do a little comparison between this speeder and some of my other marks, just so you can get a size and feel to the little speeder. So I've already showed you what it looks like next to my Imperial Patrol Speeder, which is the vehicle that it's seen used with in the show. But we can have the hover transport from the Obi-Wan show that it matches up quite nicely to in size. So this would make quite a cool little World War II or Indiana Jones feeling convoy, having all these vehicles riding in a convoy like this. And then we also have it compared to my Imperial Logistics Speeder, which is the cargo version of the Patrol Speeder. How it sizes up next to a standard Imperial Speeder bike. And I thought I'd give you a look at it next to the Occupier tank as well, and see that it's quite a bit smaller than the Occupier tank. But there we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed my little take on this iconic Andor Season 2 vehicle. If you did, do leave a like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.